Guys, welcome to day 256. We are going to be working with these Crocs today, these Croc shoes that I have. They are an impersonation, they're rugged shark. I actually got these for free, you guys, um, the other day. So I was like, I wore them one day and then I decided I didn't like how they were and I wanted to not wear them ever again. No. Sorry, you guys. Y'all know that I'm raising a bird, right? Yeah, I'm raising a baby chicken. She in there. Are you okay, mamas? Okay. All right, babies. Yeah. Because he was trying to get her. I heard her screaming, so I was like, oh no. Nothing's more important than my baby chick. So I'm just going to take my time, you guys, and I watched a couple of videos. They said that you need to sand it down first. So I'm going to do that first with a small piece of sandpaper that I have here. I'll cut a piece of it so it's easy to work with. And I haven't introduced myself yet, you guys. I'm Marvelous Marva. I come here on YouTube every single day doing some form of arts and crafts, some form of rebuilding my life. I'm doing a lot of various different things here. So I always tell you guys to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss when I go live. But they say this is the first step to sand it down. I already have a plan of what I want to paint on it. So after I do this little step here, then I'm going to get started with painting. Okay, I think that's pretty good. In my opinion, it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm going to do the other one too, so I'll have to think about it. If you guys are just joining, I'm Marvelous Marva. I go live every single day here. Go ahead and subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can come hang out with me while I do things like arts and crafts, rebuild my life here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Sometimes I am cooking or doing some DIY like these shoes now. A lot of times it's going to be arts and crafts though, so it'll usually be something focused around creativity. I say that. And while I'm on live, I will usually, talk about my life and different things. I don't know if any of you guys that are watching right now, if y'all are going through a time frame of rebuilding too, but it has been a very nice journey this year rebuilding so far. I guess the sanding part is just to take off any shine that's on the shoe. And I only did the top part because really I'm just painting the top for right now. Unless I get inspired to do more after this. But this is what we'll be doing. Okay. So now we have our palette. And we need to lighten the color up, obviously. So we're going to put down some white. I'm going to do that part first. I already know one thing that I'd like to paint on these. I don't have an idea of exactly how. So let's see if we can get some positioning down right now. We put one there. Maybe one there. There. Okay. Let's start with what I think I want. because these are not your typical usual crocs. So I'm trying to keep that in mind too. And if you guys hear some Spanish music playing in the background, it is the neighborhood bar where I live. They be playing their music on the weekends. Sometimes when I'm home, I just like start dancing to it. I've grown quite accustomed. Okay, it's coming out okay. So by now you should be able to see what I'm painting on these impersonation crocs. And I think that it doesn't have to be perfect. I think that you can just do it. If you guys are just joining, I'm Marvelous Marva. I come here on YouTube and I go live every single day. Today is day number 256 of me showing up here every day. So I've been here for 256 days consecutive in a row. So if you're looking for a channel that always shows up and is not going to just like disappear after a while, this is the channel. Okay, so that's one flower. I said I wanted to put another one like somewhere here. A little more about me. I currently live in ┬Ż, Puerto Rico. I have been living here for over a year and a half. I'm originally from Houston, Texas, and I was born and raised there. Love it to death, but I also found love here in Puerto Rico. So I decided to move myself here, and I have been building my life out here now that I finally found a place to live, and I'm getting used to like the idea of everyday life again. What was I doing before I moved to this place? Where was I living rather? I was living in kind of like my job. Like they offer housing for volunteers, like work exchange. So I was doing that for maybe like 6 months for them. I think maybe like 3 months, and then they gave me a position, a paid position, and once I started working for them, then things changed, and it helped me to really like see that yes, I can for real move here to Puerto Rico, like, and build my life out. And so I've been in my apartment now for 3 months. It'll be 4 months when August hits. I paid 4 months of rent, and I absolutely love it. It's a tiny apartment. I've been wanting to do tiny living for a long time since I first found out about it. And it's actually working out pretty good for me. And where should we put the third one? Like here? I don't want it to be too like, kind of want it to stagger a bit. So like, more about me. I have two children, two kids, but they are adults, two adult children, and they both live in Houston. And I have two grandkids, also living in Houston with their parents, obviously. And currently here in Puerto Rico, I don't have a cat, but there is a neighborhood cat that we all feed in the little building area for my place where I live. His name is Garfield, also known as Mr. Papas. We all call him something a little bit different. I call him Garfield, and another neighbor calls him Garfield also. He's an orange cat, so Garfield fits to me. What else? Oh yeah, I was talking about how I got to where was I living before I moved to this place, and yeah, I was living with my job, so they offer like work exchange, things like that. And so I did that for a good while until I couldn't anymore. I really, really realized that I need my own space. It was really nice to see and feel the contrast of sharing a space with other people that I didn't know, that I did not know. Would I recommend that to other people? I'd say yeah. I'd say at least once in your life it'd be kind of cool to have that contrast if you would like to. I don't think it's necessary, but I think that it is good to be able to experience it because I experienced it, I have a huge appreciation now for my peace, for my space. I don't think I'll ever compromise my peace or my space again. Not to say that I compromised it before by doing the volunteer work exchange thing, but just the contrast, man. If you don't know, then you don't know. That's why it's like F around and find out. And once you find out, then you can really decide. In my opinion, that's why a lot of people got married, and that's why a lot of people ended up getting divorced because they needed to F around and find out. I was one of those people. Mine's lasted for almost 17 years. If you follow astrology, they talk a lot about how, like, 2018, since 2018, things have been just crazy. And it is true. How does it look with the little flowers that I've put so far, you guys? What y'all think? I think 4 flowers is perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one and let this one have plenty of time to dry. So we're gonna put that to the side and start on this one here. I think I did wipe it already, but I'm gonna wipe it again just in case. No, I didn't wipe this one yet because the whole side is like dirty. I'm wiping it with alcohol. We're just getting all of the ashiness off of it, the debris. And then we're going to paint the same flowers that we did on the other shoe on this one. Normally, you guys, I come on at night, usually like around between like 7:30 to 8:30 Puerto Rico time. And I decided on Sundays, because I'm off on Sundays, if I'm not out and about doing stuff, then I like to go ahead and go live on Sundays. I want to put this one nearby so that I can see. I'm going to raise you guys up some because y'all don't need to be that close. This one has 5 petals. It's kind of dripping just a bit. I think that's okay. Let's make these ones a little bit fatter. Okay. Let's go to the next one, which we'll put here. And this one also has 5 petals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm planning on wearing these, you guys. When they were all black, they felt like man's shoes, and I believe that these are for men, so that's why. But now that I'm putting some color to them, they're gonna be for women. If you guys have been following along, y'all know I like to take things and take it from one thing to the next thing. Let's transform some stuff around here, okay? Okay, let's do the other two. I hope you guys are enjoying the atmosphere, the ambiance today. I hope that you have something that you're also working on, some arts and crafts, or some snacks that you're eating. I always tell people to come and just hang out. You don't have to like do anything. If you want to do some arts and crafts, that's cool, but it's not a requirement. One more. We can pull this out just to there, maybe. Or maybe it goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, this one was way too easy. Why it come out perfect? And you see the 5 strokes I did, right? But let's go ahead and get rid of this white dot just in case we don't want this here. Okay. All right. So now the next step is that I'm going to do like the center of each flower. So we'll pour out the blue for, no, let's pour out the green one first. And I'm going to add a little white with the green because this green is not the most solid green. It's very translucent. Okay, so I just mixed the green and we're gonna put a dot of it in the center. All right, so now we have some colors. Got some colors, you guys. Personally, me, I'd want to put like a spiral right here. Wow, I didn't know there was going to actually be paint. So let's go with it, you guys. I think what we'll do instead of that is maybe just go in with dots. Let's see, I'm going to add more white. Happy accidents. They be happening and we be having to work around them. Because that was not my intention at all, you guys. I'm thinking about using maybe like the other end of this brush and going in with the pink. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5. And now the green, same thing with the tip. We'll continue using the tip of the brush. 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Now the yellow. These are looking cute, you guys. I can't believe I'm making my own design shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What do y'all think? Is this looking cute or not? I think it's looking super duper cute, especially with this part. I'm trying to think, should I put anything else? Maybe I can like paint the shark. I don't know. I feel pretty satisfied. I feel like I don't want to do too much because I like it. And plus, whenever I put it in sports mode, I'm just going to still like, you know, I will go over that. So that'll mess that up. You think it looks so good? Thank you, Katie Boom. Katie Boom says it looks so good. I just did this. Y'all, I have plans next to spray paint it with, let's see, where are my spray paint cans? Oh, here they are. I want to spray it with a little of the glitter. I think I still have some in there. And then I want to seal it with clear matte. So let's give it a moment here to fully dry. It's almost pretty dry. Only parts that are still not dry are just these big pieces up here on that one. On this one needs a bit more drying time. But y'all, I'm so excited because I've never done something like this, and I'm also going to be wearing them. And the reason why I wanted to do this also is because my Hello Kitty slides, they done seen better days. This them. Like I now can feel like rocks. Like when I step on things that are hard, it's like paper thin. Oh, you can see my nail. That's why I can feel those rocks. So these brand new ones that I got for free that are now customized to look cute like my personality, because all black was not my personality. I wore them to work one day and I wanted to hide my feet all day because I was like, whose feet is these? They look like they were for a man. Okay, I think that is dry enough. I'm not going to spray inside. I'm going to spray outside. Let me get myself together here. You guys want to come with me outside? I think we're just going to go to right here. Okay. Okay, let's get the other one before I run out of spray. Okay, we got one more. You guys, these shoes are gonna be so cool. Like they're glitter. They're better than ever, and they're customized and they're mine. We got to give that spray paint a moment to dry, and then we can go over it with our mat, and then that's gonna be a wrap. Thank y'all so much for the likes and the follows, or for subscribing. I always forget that I'm here and not on TikTok or Insta. Bruh, you like it? I love it. I had no idea I could do this, y'all. Let's give it a little bit more time. While we wait on it to dry, we'll come back inside here. Whoop. I'm probably going to do some more art, so I'm not going to get rid of that paint there, so don't waste paint, obviously. And I hope that you guys liked today's live. I hope that it was inspiring to you, and maybe if you have some old shoes or some shoes that you just don't like, you might just paint them too, like how I did today, and give them like a whole new attitude. Give them a new life so that you can like them after all. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. That's how most of you guys know when I'm here, is by that notification bell. Because YouTube does not have it to the point where you can just go and search up who you're looking for. If you don't already have the name, I guess. Because I could search a name, and then if they're live at that time, then I'll see them. But if they're not live, then I won't see them being live, obviously. So turn on the notification bell. I say all that to say that. Thank you guys for being here with me as I clean the table or surface off. If you guys have just recently made some changes in your life, like a move or letting go of people that are not in alignment, or any kind of change, if y'all made some changes, I'm excited for you. Everything's going to work out just fine. Okay, so now we have our mat, and we're going to go back outside. And we're going to finish this off here. So now we're going to spray clear matte because it is dry. It's just going to dry matte, so it's not going to dry shiny, which will be good. The whole thing that makes me super excited about this, y'all, is that it's got the glitter and the paint on it. Like, real talk, that's the best part. Dun, 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 dun. Fire shoes made by me. Take your time and dry now shoes. I'm going to elevate them. Here they are. And guys, I have been at it for 41 minutes. I promise y'all, it never feels like I'm on live for that long, but 41 minutes, and this is what we made. Wearable, cute as heck, upgraded crocs. I done fixed these up. They're really wicked sharks, but aren't they so nice? They were all black when we started, and now they are with flowers, with glitter, and with a matte top. Really perfect for work and for whatever. I love you guys so much. That's going to be the end of today's live. Until next time. Bye. Make sure you're subscribed. Okay, bye.